Assalamualaikum brothers and sisters. Today we're going to be talking about when fasting is excused and when we have to make them up. Most scenarios of breaking fast apply to all, however, some are gender rolled. For women, when a woman is on her menstruation cycle, she's not allowed to fast for those days in Ramadan. So, however many days, she's not allowed to fast for those days. After the month of Ramadan, she has the entire year until the next first day of Ramadan to make up those fasts that she had missed. As for medical reasons of not being able to fast, if one has an illness that does not allow them to fast, and they don't fast for the entire month of Ramadan, they do have to make up all of those fasts. Or however many days they have to take off in Ramadan, they do have to make up those fasts. They have the entire year until the next Ramadan. If that illness carries over the entire year and the next year of Ramadan, that illness continues, that person does not have to make up the past Ramadan, the fast from the past Ramadan. That person only will have to make up the latest Ramadan that they missed or any fast in that Ramadan. If somebody vomits, their fast is broken. A common misconception is that you can continue your fast even after a vomit and you have to make it up later, but no. When you vomit, the fast is completely broken, meaning you can eat in that day, and you do have to make up that fast later after Ramadan. Also, side note, the vomit must be unintentional. You cannot intentionally vomit to break your fast. If you intentionally vomit, you must continue the fast. If you are fasting and you feel extremely nauseous or an illness is seriously taking over you, you feel like you're about to pass out, you are allowed to break your fast. You can only eat and drink the amount that you need to stay awake and stay okay and stay non-ill. That fast, however, does have to be made up after Ramadan, and again, you have the entire year until the next Ramadan too. Also, insane people do not have to fast. Even if an insane person becomes sane, they don't have to make up their past fasts. It's a common misconception. People think that if you do become sane, you have to make up your past fast. That is not true. You just have to do the fast for the rest. Intoxication. If you are intoxicated before sunrise, as meaning that you had not taken any drugs or anything after sunrise when the fast was started. If you had taken the drugs or whatever that made you intoxicated before sunrise, and that intoxication carries over into after sunrise when the fast starts, you can't fast for that day. You have to make it up after Ramadan. Of course, if you take those drugs or whatever that makes you intoxicated, or if you digest anything into your body, whether it's smoking, food, water, anything, during the fast, you have to make up 60 days of fasting. 31 of those have to be consecutive right away. The next day you have to start 31 days, and then you have 29 days, and you get to do that whenever you want. If you accidentally ate or drank or did anything that would break your fast and it was an accident, you simply just have to make up your fast after Ramadan for that day or however many days. And again, you have until the next Ramadan to make those fasts up. If you intentionally had broken your fast, you have to make up 60 days. You have to fast for 60 days. 31 of those 60 days have to be straight, 31 straight days. And then after that, the remaining 29, you have until the next Ramadan to make those up.